G'day all, Market Southern Cross Amateur Astro here, and in this video we're going to be having a look at PAPS in APT and doing a polar alignment but using it in manual mode. Now manual mode is very similar to using it in the auto mode, but with it, instead of APT automatically moving it to the 3 imaging positions, you need to move it there yourself. Other than that, it's identical to doing it in auto mode. Once you've got the 3 positions, it'll just loop in those ones while you make your adjustments. So let's get in and have a quick look at it. So I'm hoping to get some imaging done tonight, but as you can see from live view at the moment, there are a few clouds moving over, at least to my south. Hopefully they'll be gone shortly. But to get PAPS going in manual mode, first of all I'll turn off live view. Then I'll go into PAPS and into settings. I'm set it on manual. Now I'm going to be going to the east of the meridian, and this is the meridian opposite direction to your celestial pole. So I'm in the south and I'm going to go north. So you don't have to worry about defining the first point. Once you switch into manual mode, everything's manual. You've got to move to the first point yourself before you actually start running the polar alignment. So I'm not going to worry about anything else there. So I'm on manual and I'm going to be moving to the east, so I'm going to start on the east of the meridian. So for me that's going to be, if I go into gear here, shift go to, so I'm going to want to go to an azimuth of 10. Remember, if you're in the north you'll have to add 180 degrees to these. So for the east you'll be at 170 and for the west you'll be at 190. So I'm going to go to 10, about what my well, I'll be on the celestial equator, so that's about 55 for me, and I'll just hit go to, and I'll let that run until it gets to the position. I just hope these clouds disappear soon. It's not too bad to the north at the moment. It's pretty clear. I should get enough to do this, but the target I'm hoping to get to for at least a few hours is towards the south, so it's getting a bit of cloud at the moment. So here we go, we're just getting in and settling in there. Okay, so I'll close that down. Now that I'm in my start position, this is the first of the data points it's going to collect. I'll just hit start. So at this stage it's just like doing a normal PAPS. It'll image, solve, but then you need to move the mount yourself. It won't move it for you. So it's got the first point solved. Now to get to the next point, because I'm on the east side of the meridian, I need to move east about 1 hour in RA, which is approximately 20 degrees. So what you want to do is you take notice of these first 2 figures here, the 1536. Because I'm in the south, going east is going to add to that time. Going west will subtract it. If you're in the north, it will be the other way around. Going east will subtract and going west will add to it. So I want to move my mount so it's at about 1636. Now you can do it either using the buttons in here or the buttons on your mount or the hand controller or the driver. You can use anything, depends on what you find most useful. So I'm going to use the buttons on here for now and see how they go. I don't move my mount manually very often. It's moving too slow. Oh, cannot move east. I'll have to check that one and see what's going on there. So I'm going to go use EQ mod instead. Okay, I'll bump the speed up. So I'll get there eventually. I forgot to turn off PhD2 guiding. Okay, that's close enough. So I'm about an hour further east. So now I'll just tell it to measure at the next position. So 23 degrees about I've moved. And I'll let it do the imaging and plate solve. So that's done there. So 1637, that's fine. And now I need to do exactly the same thing once more, another hour to the east. So I want to go to 1736, 1737, somewhere around there. Oh, there you go, 1737, perfect. And then I can go measure at 0.3. I'll have to find out why I can't, the controls on here aren't working. A bit of cloud there, that's okay. I'm just going to clear my graph there. Okay, so there it is there. It's telling me I'm 19 up and 19 counterclockwise, so I'll just fast forward through this part while I do these adjustments and see how we go. But before I do, I'll just, it'll just keep looping now that it's there, so I'll go make my adjustments. Okay, so there we are, it's all done. As you can see, I've still got some clouds floating across, so maybe not some imaging tonight. But that's a pretty good response. A total of 33 off, arc seconds off, so that's what I'm quite happy with. Like I said, it's just the same as doing the automatic one. Only thing is you have to manually use your controls to move the mount to each of the 3 positions. Other than that, it works the same as the normal one. And that's it for it, it's done. Don't have to worry, I can press stop on that. I've got a very good polar alignment now I'm quite happy with. I'll close that down, I'll restart the guiding and see what I'm going to do tonight. I think I'll be giving up on my first target, which was going to be my Mermaid Nebula, and instead I'm going to maybe shoot for this one. It's a little nebula down here in the south to go for, the CRA Nebula. Quite good. But that's it, I'll leave this here. I hope this has helped anyone who needs to do theirs manually. Now, your movements don't have to be exact, and it does give the advantage of, if you're not in totally clear area where you can go, you do have a little bit of leeway on where you can put the each of the positions. Just don't try and go too far off, an hour or so away from it, or too high or too low. But you really need at least about 45 degrees of clear sky east or west of the meridian opposite your celestial pole. But I'll finish this one here. Wish you all very clear skies, and I will see you in another video. Take care all.